All right, we got Coco Brown now. How you doing today?
Fine, how are you?
And happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to you too.
So how you feel about the show you just did? You did a wonderful
It was
job.
great. I wish I could have given them more, but you know, you got to adhere to your time, you know?
Yeah, I just say you got to get to your outfit,
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So how did you get into comedy? What made you get into comedy?
A friend of mine did, actually. When I first graduated college, a friend of mine that I was friends with in college invited me to a barbecue that happened to be the home of Chris Paul from the Tom Jordan Morning Show. And at the time, him and his boy had a comedy club in D.C. called the Comedy Spot. And I was just being me, doing me, and they was like, you should think about doing comedy, you're really funny. And I'm like, really? And they said, yeah, you should come to open mic night. And I did, and the rest has been history.
So you've been doing comedy for a while, so
Yeah.
how do you stay fresh? Like
I constantly remix my own set. I don't do the same set twice. I'm constantly challenging myself to create on the spot with my own material. That way it's easier for me to, you know, stay excited about doing it. So I'm constantly trying to up the ante, take it up a notch, revamp it, whatever. So that's how I keep it fresh and keep it exciting to me.
So is it gotten easier for you since you got older and stuff, or?
I mean, well, yeah, being funny sometimes is like breathing. There's not too many crowds I can't work. You know, I've done everything from church to corporate, all white, all black, whatever. You know, old, young. It's just a matter of knowing how to capture your audience and reading your audience.
So how you did doing some acting with my favorite show, for better or worse?
Okay.
So how did that help you, or what was that experience like?
Oh, it was great. It was great. It was a great run. 173 episodes. I mean, you can't go wrong. You know, we're in syndication now. And, you know, it was a great run. I wouldn't trade it for the world, you know, and it was a great learning experience. It taught me a lot about, you know, being on your toes constantly. You know, Mr. Perry is definitely one of those directors that expects you to come ready, prepared. He doesn't believe in coaching you. He believes that you should know what to do when you get there. So that is definitely, you know, one of the greatest highlights.
So I wanted to come back, so is there any chance for it to come back?
No. Unfortunately not, baby.
So what else?
Anything's possible. Anything's possible. But I mean, see how you brought back House of Pain, so anything's possible.
Yeah.
But not right
I was
now.
gonna tell Powder, you know, bring that show back.
Right.
So what else you been working on that you got working on?
Well, right now I'm on a show called 911 on Fox with Angela Bassett and Connie Britton. I'm actually leaving in the morning to head back to LA to shoot another episode. And it's been a great run. You know, I mean, I'm loving it. You know, my character started off in one episode and now she's been in virtually every episode. So, and she's become a fan favorite. And it's an awesome experience because people are seeing Coco Brown do something other than comedy. You know, I'm serious on this show. So people are seeing that I can actually act and it's just not me one note. There's many layers to me.
Okay. So you were talking about the foundation at the end of the show, so you can tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, I lost a friend of mine a few years ago to cancer, and one of the hardest things for her was losing her hair because she got cancer twice and she lost all her hair. And she used to always steal my wigs. And so, because I love wigs, I mean, wigs to me are an accessory. And so she would steal my wigs, and it just, when she passed away, I just thought about how many women out there who probably lose their hair when they're going through chemotherapy and radiation, and they wish they had something more natural that looked like them and, you know, they felt more comfortable in. So I talked to a couple of my celebrity hairstylist friends like Kim Kimball and Elgin Charles, and they began to make wigs for me. And you're talking about, you know, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 wigs that they were gifting to me to give to these women. So that's is a passion project for my girl.
Okay. So you also a mother, so how does being on the road a lot affect motherhood, if it does?
You said what?
You're a mother, so how does being on the road affect motherhood?
I mean, you know, I would love to be a stay-at-home mom and just raise my son. I love him. He's my heir. But, you know, I've been really blessed with a great kid that understands that mommy has to go to work to buy his toys. And so, you know, that's the agreement we have. I do have a thing that I don't stay away from him longer than 7 days. I try not to anyway, unless I'm filming something really big. And then I fly him to me. I mean, I'm going to work next week in Dallas, and it's his winter break, and he's going with mommy. You know, so I take motherhood. I'm a mother first. Everything else is secondary. And I take it very seriously. That's my heart. He's what I prayed for. So
what's your son a happy Valentine's Day?
Huh?
What's your son a happy Valentine's Day?
Happy Valentine's, my Phoenix, my love. I love you so much, baby. I see you soon, Pook.
Okay, so we wish you support you with everything you got going on.
Thank
Anything else you
you.
want to, the social media and stuff, or how do we donate to the foundation?
Yes, you can go to wigsoflove.org or wigsoflove.biz. I have two sites you can go to. And you can also go to my website, cocobrown4life.com, and click on the link, and you can donate there.
Also, the Cocoa Brown, the porn star, that actually happened.
What's that?
Cocoa Brown, the porn star, that actually happened.
Yes. I mean, like I got a call for her work, and I was like, wait a minute, hey, this doesn't sound right. I almost considered it, but then I was like, my parents are still living.
That was a good bit to use too.
Thank you.
All right, so thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right.